You're going to be seeing some of the funniest faces in New Jersey. So please put your hands together for the first comedian, a very good friend of mine from Central Jersey. Please put your hands together for Dave Slagle, everybody. Dave Slagle.
Thank you, everyone. Nice warm reception. How's it going? How you guys doing? Awesome. Matt told me not to acknowledge how light the crowd was tonight. And it's really not my fault. We don't really know that many black people, so it's cool, you know? I don't know. You guys ever have a question? You ask somebody a question and they answer you back like you asked them a completely different question? I used to work with this guy, his name was Graham. Nice name, first of all, right? And I'd ask him, I'd be like, hey Graham, what's going on? He'd be like, not too bad. You're like, kind of off a little bit, and you're like, oh, you know, awesome. What are you doing for lunch today? Pretty good. So you're like, great. 0 for 2. Awesome. Where do you live at? I live in a bunker. You're like, okay, I'm going to start smoking pot so I can deal with this guy. Awesome. How are you doing tonight, man? Awesome. Is there any people that, is there any Catholic people in here? Awesome. Raise your hands. You guys are brave to admit that. Sweet. I went 10 years in Catholic school. Can you believe that? Did you? You had to wear the uniforms? Isn't it horrible when they size you up like once a year for your next year's uniform? There's always like 2 lines. There's like, not like boy and girl lines, there's like the regular line, and then there's the oh so polite way of calling you a fat waist. The husky line. That really inhibited me from doing things that I wanted to do as a child, like go to swim parties. I'd always wear like a t-shirt in the pool. Nonetheless, it was a white one. So when I get out of the pool, it looked like a Hooters competition. I had like coffee saucer-sized nipples. It's huge. And like inverted nipples. Looks like the top of like, you know, penis. It's kind of weird. I don't know. But I don't care, you know. Catholic people, it's like, we were taught that Mary had the Immaculate Conception. You guys remember that, right? That's pretty much a blatant lie, because there's no way that you can just immaculately conceive a baby. I and the rest of the guys in here know that to get a girl pregnant, you have to pee inside of them. You know what I'm saying, buddy, right? Awesome. Jesus Christ. Awesome. I don't know. So I got laid the other day. Give it up. Awesome. I know what some of you younger kids are thinking. That fat Fred Durst looking guy, he's gonna get laid. I did though. Problem was, I left my condoms in my car when I went back to the girl's house. I didn't want to seem to be like that guy, like I was already prepared for that to happen. So we were just fooling around, things were getting hot and heavy. And she asked me if I had condoms, and I said no, I wasn't prepared for that. She's like, don't worry, I am. They're in the nightstand. So I rolled over, and at that moment when I opened the drawer, it wasn't a nightstand, it was like a one-night stand. Because there's like a smorgasbord of condoms laying in there, like sheepskin, Trojan, you name it, it was in there. And right on top, Magnum. Gordon knows what I'm talking about. Exactly, you hear that? Magnum condoms, it's like pointless for a white guy to use it, because it's like taking out a windsock and like lightly blowing into it. I'm not going to fill it up, you know what I mean? So I just got one of those finger cut condoms. Had a good time with my lady, I tell you what. I don't know. How you guys doing? You're in awe right now. You're like, Jesus, get this fat guy off. Oh man. I don't know. Is it cool to drop racial things in here? Like, I'm a huge race hater. I don't know if anybody can agree with me. I don't know. I'm a huge N-word fan. Can I drop it in here? NASCAR. Actually, I hate NASCAR. You know what NASCAR stands for, man? It's a non-athletic sport centered around rednecks. It is. That's a non-athletic sport. What do they do to win the race? They push the pedal a little bit harder at the end, you know? Big deal. It's like watching those sports, like the guy that swam and got all the medals for the United States last year in the Olympics. What was his name? No, it's who cares? Because it's not a sport. You shouldn't be watching it. It's like the WNBA, you know? I don't know. You ever see like people that dress up horses? It's called dressage. It's like a horse like dancing thing. It's an Olympic sport actually. They put like stupid little hats on it, like a little vest, and they put like the dance music on, and it's like, I don't know. it sounds like that, but that's what the horse does. It's like just stupid, like dancing, you know? Stupid. Like I'd rather sit at home and punch my clown with like a handful of sand and watch John and Kate plus Avery once. I swear to God. I don't know. That's my time, guys. My name's Dave Slagle. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Dave one more time, everybody. Let him hear it. Let him hear it.